Despite defending the travel ban 2.0 as not a Muslim ban, that's their official defense, Donald Trump's website still, to this day, contains documents that refer to a, quote, complete and total shutdown on Muslims entering the United States. They still haven't taken those down. There's 2 legal freezes on the travel ban right now. They're in court saying it's not a Muslim travel ban. All of their documentation still says it.
So it's either that they don't care that it's still up, even though they're saying it's not what it is, or it's one of those oversights. Like, who wants to update the website? You know, if you have something that's wrong, you're like, I don't want to update it. I'm tired of this.
It's like if you like, oops, I forgot we had all these racial slurs on my old GeoCities page. You get somebody to take it down. You don't leave that.
GeoCities, wow.
Anyway, so that's going on in the background. Understand that legal challenge is still happening. We will of course update you as it proceeds. There have also been a couple of real tragedies in the Middle East over the past 24 hours. The International Organization of Migration announced earlier today that a boat carrying Somali refugees was attacked. We don't know by who, off the coast of Yemen. At present, at least 42 are believed to have died. People at the site said they think it might have been either a helicopter or a ship or both. We don't know which military did it. And one of the added layers of tragedy to this is we have refugees from Somalia who came to Yemen looking to avoid some of the danger in their home country. The situation in Yemen falls apart as we know it did, the military conflict going on there right there. So then in trying to leave that country to find another refuge, they're attacked and many are killed. We also have a mosque at a military base in Yemen also being attacked, killing 22. So during religious services, a mosque is attacked, kills 22.
Attacked by who?
We don't know. In both of these cases, we don't know.
So in Yemen,
suspicious.
In Yemen, I know that Saudi Arabia purchases cluster bombs, which most of the world considers war crimes, from the United States that are manufactured here in Connecticut. And then they drop them, and those kill 90%
we've seen reports of that.
90% civilians. So it's probably a good chance that it's that.
Yeah, and look, I mean, obviously the things like the cluster bombs, the white phosphorus, we got to crack down on those things that are illegal anyway. Wow. But even the idea that we're selling them conventional military equipment, and we just had that huge deal like a month ago. They agreed to another massive transfer of arms to Saudi Arabia.
After hearing this story about all these people literally running for their lives from multiple countries, I do feel a lot better that there's this travel ban being proposed to keep those dangerous people from coming into our country, because they're running for their lives.
They're a danger to us, apparently. There was also a mosque in Aleppo in Syria that was attacked again by unidentified warplanes. It was attacked during evening prayers and 46 died at present, mostly civilians. The US military was initially implicated by some organizations on the ground there, at present denying any involvement in the attack. But it's a rough series of events over the past day in that region.
Who has planes in that region? So Russia has planes there?
In Syria?
Yeah.
There's at the very least Russia, theoretically the United States, and the Syrian government.
Right, so
possibly Turkey as well, although I don't think they operate over most of Syria.
Okay.
Yeah. It's also possible that they thought it was missiles and it could have been bombs or it could have been mortars, or it is complicated, and thankfully there are international organizations in Syria that can look into this sort of thing and try to shed some light on it.
Well, I can't wait for the news report from the CNN guy they have embedded in Aleppo.
Who's that?
Oh,
weird.
Weird. I can't think of his name.
Can't either. And then also we have, lest you believe that the Middle East is the only place with terrible ongoings in terms of foreign policy. Secretary of State Rex Tillerson, dealing with South Korea today, says that the military option is of course still on the table for North Korea. Now this is during a particularly tense period between our country and North Korea. There have been recent missile tests, assertions of new technology in terms of nuclear weapons. And at the same time, earlier today, Donald Trump tweeted that North Korea has been, quote, behaving very badly.
China not helping.
China not helping.
Right.
So we're gonna put North Korea in timeout, and China doesn't get dessert, I guess.
So here's what I say to Twitter. If you're gonna ban somebody for bullying, maybe you ban someone and save the fucking planet.
Save the planet.
I don't know, maybe one is a little more important than the other. Hey, we're bullying someone, or he's trying to start World War III. I don't know, maybe we take his fucking Twitter account away.
And it seems crazy, but I have to think that his Twitter activity is at least 40% of the odds that he starts an international war. At least.
It's crazy that they let him tweet. Why doesn't Twitter
It's so
suspend his account?
dangerous. I would rather he had a machine gun at all times.
No kidding.
Yeah, and here's the thing, like I guess it would be Schadenfreude. It's preemptive Schadenfreude. If they ever banned him from Twitter, oh, that'd feel good. Oh, I'd be good for a week. Nothing's gonna bother me. I'll be stuck in traffic just like laughing the whole time. But it's probably not gonna happen.
And then the fallout from that, of course, because there has to be always,
there'd be
you guys are too mean to the a-hole president.
Yeah.
That's gonna be the
Yeah. So anyway, a little bit of levity, but obviously a lot of incredibly serious situations going on throughout the world, and so we just wanted to keep you apprised of those.
Corporate media is awesome.
Wrong.
Independent media is the way to go.
Believe me. Believe me.
Support independent media right now. Become a Young Turks member. TYTnetwork.com/join.